Hi, it's me, Dr. Nasser Ali again from YPS, a Young Professional Society, and welcome to another video for our YPS YouTube channel. Now, if you've not yet subscribed to our channel, then now is the time to do so, because we have many videos that we are uploading on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and these videos are designed to help you with your personal and professional development. Now, persuasive speaking is a very powerful tool, and in persuasive speeches you actually speak to persuade other people, to your ways, so that they accept your opinions, they accept your views. And for leaders, that's very, very important, because leadership, as we mentioned earlier, is about influencing people. So you have to persuade other people. So your persuasive language needs to be very good. And there's a lot of people that use persuasive speaking. So for example, politicians, they use persuasive speeches, they give speeches and they persuade people. Also, you have the sales people who actually use persuasive language to sell their products. And it's very, very important that they convince other people that they should actually buy the products that they are selling. So salespeople, they use persuasive speeches. Also, in debating, you get people who use persuasive language. So it's very, very important. Now, in sales, you need to give a sales pitch. It's important that you need to follow some rules so that your sales pitch is actually very effective, to the point, and you actually achieve your objective of selling your product. So in your sales pitch, when you plan to make a sales pitch, it's important that you need to make your sales pitch a short one. So it should not be too long. Sometimes you're given very short time, maybe 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes or 5 minutes. So it's a short time, so you need to keep it to the point. You need to stick to the point and keep it short. And also you need to make sure that you make your sales pitch very, very clear, so you know exactly, people know exactly what is it that you're trying to sell, and keeping it to the point and keep it short. So in the pitch, you need to make sure that you explain who your customers are. So the product that you're trying to sell, who are you reaching out to? Is it a young audience? Is it, what type of people are they? So you need to make that clear, who your audience are, who the customers are, and then explain what problems these people are facing. So for example, you have these scissors that you can buy from different shops, and scissors you use to cut paper. Now, somebody like myself who's a left-handed, if I use a normal right-handed scissors, I find it very difficult to cut the paper. So if a salesperson is trying to sell a pair of scissors for left-handed people, then your customers are left-handed people, whether they're male or they're female, but it has to be left-handed people. So you need to explain who your customers are, what problems they are facing, and then how your product actually addresses their needs. So that's very, very important, that you've got to put this information in, and then you've got to sort of describe what success looks like once people have used your product. So it's a complete story that you're telling, but as I mentioned, you've got to keep it to the point, be clear, describe who your customers are, what they're having, what problems they're facing, and how your product actually addresses these problems. And then overall success, what success looks like after using your product. But what you need to make sure in a sales pitch, what you've got to remember is that you've got to put the buyer's needs at first. So it's not about you selling your products and making big profits. It's not about that. Of course, that is important for you, but you've got to put the buyer's needs first. So in order to do that, what you need to do is you need to talk about the features of your product. So you talk about the features, how these features actually benefit the customers, because then people will say, okay, yeah, this is beneficial, it has these features, and then people will already decide that yes, we want to buy it before they even know how much the thing costs. So it's like an iPhone. So recently the iPhone 13 came out, but when they were launching, iPhone was launched, Apple launches its products or any of its products, what they do is they start talking about the features of the phone and how the features can be actually benefits people and, you know, addresses the needs of the people. So once people listen to the features and they say how these features of this product benefits them and benefits their lives and improves their lives, then they've decided that they will actually purchase this iPhone 13 or Samsung, whichever the latest model is out. Because if, for example, you start off and say, oh, well, this iPhone 13 or this Samsung product is costing £1,500 or £1,200 or £1,300, that's going to put people off. They won't be interested, they won't want to buy it. They said it's too expensive, I can't afford it. But if you start off with the features and how it helps the customers and benefits the customers, then people will be decisive and they will decide to buy your product. So this is the best way to make a sales pitch. Keep it short, to the point.